Hello! Welcome to another edition to Theme Park Talk Live. I always scream because I always forget this microphone's right here. Every time.
One day we'll get used to it.
One day I'll get used to it.
It will happen.
But yes, we are here for another edition of Theme Park Talk Live. We are so excited because we have so many topics to cover today for you. Like,
we've got lots of exciting things, all the way from soaps to screams on this week's edition of Theme Park Talk Live.
So let's get into it. Alright, so our first hot topic of today is, drumrolls please, I feel a little fresh in the air.
This one's not as exciting as maybe some of the other things going on in the industry right now, but there was a shift last year at a lot of the value and moderate resorts at Disney with the hotel amenities and room amenities regarding these soaps and shampoos, which we recently took notice on social media. I don't know if anybody has recently stayed at a Walt Disney World Resort. I know it's been a little while for me, but as you can see here, I think Patrick has a picture he's going to pull up.
Ooh, there it is.
The small complimentary bottles of shampoo and conditioner and body lotion, as well as the Mickey Face or H2O products, have gone away, and they've now gone to a standard pump and fill edition, I guess you can say. I don't know the purpose behind this, but from my understanding, it's only at the values and the moderates.
Okay, so values moderate. So our deluxe resort guests are still able to take those little cute bottles home. And there are H2O brand, is that a Disney brand or is that actual
H2O is a Disney brand, and they have a website where you can purchase their products too.
Okay.
It's interesting to note though, there's a whole like 15 page thread on WaltDisneyWorldMagic.com of people discussing this, and it goes back to August 2017 when people first noticed this change. I believe that was All Stars, Caribbean Beach, in Coronado Springs, and Pop Century. And it's interesting to note when the All-Star resorts were built in the 90s, they actually had something similar. So this isn't the first time this has happened.
I think it's money saving. It's probably very cost effective for Disney because you have people just using up, and some people not even using those bottles. They're just taking them home for souvenirs.
I did.
Yeah, everyone does. We have a whole bag of them. And it's so interesting. This is going to be something where people are going to, they're going to use just what they need. And, it's going to save Disney some money.
Absolutely. But we want to welcome some of our co-hosts in the room. T-Pass 1118, Samantha, Candace, Norma, Jenny. Welcome.
Good morning, Samantha.
Good morning.
So interesting. She's over in Australia. So
that's right. Every time I always think that.
So jealous.
Yeah, so jealous. But another thing, another hot topic is an attraction that I absolutely love.
Pirates.
Oh, we're moving on already? I wanted to hear from all these lovely people. Has anybody stayed at a Disney resort recently?
What are your thoughts on this? On the soaps?
I think it could also be like a sanitary issue, because now you're having housekeepers pull around these like gallon bottles of like soap and stuff they weren't accustomed to refill in the shower. And if you notice, they even have like a little latch on them to lock and unlock so the products can't be taken.
So you can't be... that was going to be my next question. That once you said that, can these be tampered with because someone be putting something stupid in there?
And is this really saving them that much money on the bottom line? I mean, Disney already, what they would do is with any products that were left behind or unused, they would recycle those.
Oh, they would recycle.
They would recycle. They would go through a sanitation process, and then they're donated to third world countries. So I don't know what they're doing now with these products.
Well, I wonder if there's other hotel brands out there that have done this before. Have you guys seen this in other hotels? I haven't. Have any of you seen this? I've never heard of this or seen this, but I don't expect Four Seasons to be doing something like this.
Oh my gosh, of course not. Four Seasons wouldn't be doing that.
Interesting. So we did have... Samantha's asking, since we're on the topic of hotels, she's staying in Disney Springs. Any tips? So...
the Holiday Inn at Disney Springs.
Oh, is that where she was staying?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. You did
Holiday
talk about that
Inn
before.
at Disney Springs.
I think it's a great... I was not a big fan growing up of the downtown Disney Resort area hotels because they just, I don't know, they weren't as magical, and also just walking everywhere. But now, since they have those suspension bridges, it's a lot safer. It's a lot more safe for guests to be able to walk from those hotels, those good neighbor hotels, and go over to the Disney Springs area, which is fantastic. And it's open late now, most nights.
Mrs. Walt Disney World fan, hey, missed you. Jacob, hello. But Jacob said, I'm sure people will find a way to tamper with the locks. People always do. Yeah. And that is such a true statement. I mean, because if you look at it, it looks like, with the few little hits and kicks, you could probably just
that's
take
like an
off.
IKEA lock. You could just pick it real easily to take.
It's going to cost Disney more money because they're going to probably check for tampering, and if they see that has been tampered with, then for safety and sanitary reasons, they're going to have to replace the whole bottle. So again, like you said, is it really going to save them that much? I mean, I think
probably not.
In their mind, they're thinking it could. I just wonder where they did their research before. You said they had done this over at the Value Resorts when they kind of first incarnation of
and
it.
they went back
to the way. So like, I wonder what they learned from that, both the pros and cons, and then why they thought, let's try that again. I don't know, maybe just because the cost of the products have changed since the 90s. So I'm sure there's a lot of variables out there, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how long it lasts. And if you guys stay at any of the resorts, tweet at us and take pictures. Let us know
it's
what
just
your
weird.
experience is like.
Sound off, take some pictures, share with us. We're curious.
Sound off.
It goes sound off.
So our next hot topic.
No, we're changing.
Now.
Okay, so March 19th, sailed right back into Magic Kingdom Park. Pirates of the Caribbean is back and better than ever. Or at least some people may seem to think so. The auction scene with the redhead is new and improved. I guess that's subjective, the way you can say it. The auction scene has changed. You can kind of see a brief overview from the Instagram post from Disney Parks blog that Patrick just put up there for you. Before, this was the Take a Wench for a Bride scene. That was original to Disneyland, and then also
the redhead.
Also brought over here to Walt Disney World. Now, the one at Disneyland is still the same.
Yes,
for the time being.
For the time being.
For the time.
It's so funny that you said that because I was just talking, because I don't know if you know, we're planning our wedding, and I was talking to my friend who I just asked to be in a wedding party, and he's from California, and he talked about how they're getting ready to close their Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, I said, I know. I said, when you come here in the fall, I said, ours has already changed.
I do not agree. I feel like it's erasing a piece of history. History is there so we don't repeat it.
Right.
And just glazing that over for kids not to ask questions to their parents.
It's
I
just
think it was
a little
poor
history
move.
repeating.
I don't understand. I mean, did they really get that many complaints? I think the visuals and the way they did this, from what I've seen, we haven't seen it in person, but what I've seen on YouTube, it looks good. They did a good job, but it's the point of it that they are erasing, acting as if this kind of thing did not happen in history, and it's, I don't think it's going to make for awkward conversations while they're on vacation. The kids, it's a time to teach your kids, do that.
I mean,
if they're asking questions about something like that.
Save the awkward conversation for the first week of June when everybody's in red at Magic Kingdom.
There you go.
I mean,
there you go.
Or the poop candy that's not going to make its way back to Animal Kingdom theme park. Now,
check out last week's show about that. We talked about that. Poop candy.
Can you go back to that picture, Patrick? I think it's the third gentleman or woman. I think it's the third woman in the row or something. I'm almost positive. I feel like that was a man at one point in the previous iteration. I could be wrong.
You mean a woman?
It was a woman and now it's a man.
Now
that's what I mean to say.
Yeah.
The one with the hunchback, is he in green?
No, he is.
Third from the back on the left?
No, he is sporting a green, looks like, coat, but he's carrying a chandelier on his back.
Maury, that's a woman. That's a woman. That's
oh my gosh, you're a mess.
that was a woman that got repurposed and is now a man.
Oh,
Disney Magic.
Disney Magic
It's
has
interesting.
its finest.
I think it's so funny. Miss Walt Disney World fan said auctioning chickens. It's just
right?
like they're pirates.
Oh wait, I love it because then he, the main pirate, he goes, "Show us your flock."
Show us your flock.
Really? Are you kidding?
A thing for me, it looks good. Like I said, I think there's two parts I don't like about it. It's obviously the racing history, but also I don't like how they replaced the original voice actors. Like those voices are iconic. Those lines, I mean, they'll live forever on YouTube and on CDs if you collected those the official albums of Disney World and Disneyland back in the day. But it's just kind of sad going through and not hearing the original narrations. They changed the dunking scene years ago when they put Jack Sparrow in there.
That's right.
So they changed his narration, that voice actor. And these are, I can't name off the top of my head, but if you look into it, these voice actors are famous. They've done multiple Disney films that we grew up and love, and Walt hired them to do the narration for this attraction.
That's right. I just wanted to quickly say hello to Disney Chronicles. Hello, welcome. Oh my goodness. I had a question. Oh no, Candace said, it is sad that we have to be so PC. No offense we ever intended when it was built.
No offense was ever intended
when it was built. It's true. It's the truth. And
it's
now
just
it's
being accurate. That's all. It's an attraction based in a certain time period, a certain part of the world.
But I do feel like but I feel like the new scene, it does fit. It does fit, but I mean, it's
not out of place. But I mean, this is a franchise that has books? It has 5 movies, 6 movies.
And the films are even kind of racy. That's the thing, though. The films have adult themes in them. So it's like, okay, so you're going to put it out on the big screen where everyone can go see. Not everyone gets to go to Disney World and see this attraction. So it's very interesting, the choices. Disney Chronicle says, as an education major, a lot of schools are now not teaching the more offensive parts of history. It's just, that's a totally different topic. Let's stay on track of theme parks, but it's true and it's sad. Let's see. Oh, Samantha, we're going to get to your questions soon. She's asking about those
not so scary Halloween party tickets. One of our topics.
That's one of our topics, so stay tuned, girl.
All I have to say is if you are going to take a beloved attraction and take it out of the running for a while to do a refurbishment, I want a refurb. I want a true refurb. I want new costumes, a new drop. I want mermaids that work, or a
girl. They took all that out.
I'm glad that they took the mermaids out.
They took all the mermaids.
What do y'all think about the taking out the mermaids? They took out the skeleton mermaid that was only there because they were promoting. How many movies have they had in this franchise? It's I can't even remember the names of them. But I think that the attraction should stay true to what it was back in the day, even though it's gone through lots of refurbs throughout the years. But I don't think they should incorporate the film franchise as much as they have. I think the mist thing is too much. Jack Sparrow fits in. I will say leave that. But the mermaid skeletons and the mermaids in the water gotta go. I'm glad they're gone.
I'm glad they're gone. I was gonna say they're gone.
I'm glad they're gone. They broke. That's why they took them out.
If they're gonna do it, do it. Give me pyro. Give me ships that move. Give me what Shanghai has.
Girl.
Give me
Shanghai is a lot of screens though.
I will take a screen.
But they look great.
I will take.
They do look good. Is it 3D? It is 3D, isn't it?
No, I'm not.
Oh, it's not 3D. Okay.
No.
Interesting. That would have been amazing if they were 3D.
Okay.
Final thoughts. We deserve better than what we got.
Ooh. Yep. All right, you heard it here, folks. Now let's hop on across the wonderful state to Universal because it's so far away.
Oh my gosh.
Fresh out of the oven and into our hearts is
here we go.
Voodoo Donuts.
Yes.
And we all knew Voodoo Donuts was going to be opening sometime soon. Voodoo Donuts is currently in a soft opening phase. I don't even know if the hours have been posted on the website, but it has been open daily since last Saturday. The official opening has not taken place. From my understanding, that's supposed to happen sometime in April. But Voodoo Donuts, wait times are, I think, an hour plus from what I've seen.
Yes, darling. It is crazy.
I would not wait that long for a donut.
Yeah, the wait times are insane right now for... sorry, my phone's ringing. I feel like Joy Behar on The View when her phone rings, because her phone rings all the time live on air, and they always give her...
Oh, look at you frozen.
Oh.
Stand by.
You probably can still hear us, though.
Hello.
And we're back! Sorry, my phone was ringing. In case you didn't hear that.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
Ring-a-ding-ding. Yeah, so Voodoo Donuts. I'm excited for this because I love donuts. I love food, as you can tell. And I can't wait to experience it.
I think the restaurant, we went to City Walk the other night we're now pass holders at Universal, by the way, you guys. So we have been taking advantage of that. We went and did dinner at City Walk, and we walked.
All right.
Oh
my god.
That's so weird. We'll see how that turns out. But
yeah,
we're saying we got to take a look at Voodoo Donuts. It was closed, so we kind of went up to the windows and looked in. It looks really cool. Aesthetically, it's really appealing. The donuts look great. I'm not a huge donut fan, but so I wouldn't wait that long. But once it's open and it's a normal pace,
How are you not a donut fan?
I don't know. I have
I
to be
mean,
in a
look
very
at these
certain
donuts.
mood.
Look at these donuts. These donuts look delish.
And what's amazing is almost every standard donut they have a veganized version. And the price points for these donuts are very reasonable.
Are they?
They're anywhere between $1 to $3. A dozen is under $20 for artisan donuts. I think is a pretty good deal. If this isn't your standard Dunkin' or Krispy Kreme, it looks pretty legit.
And that's not all the donuts right there.
No,
there's like what 29.
I think there's more if you count the vegan ones. And the
Yeah,
specialty
there's
ones.
like a ton of different kinds of donuts to get. Come on, donut.
They also have a donut coffin. I believe is $129.
I was going to ask
It's
you
a
how much that
custom-made
is.
coffin, and then it comes with 3 dozen donuts. And the specialty dozen donuts that they are selling in that coffin go for about $29.95 each. So it's about $90 for those amount of donuts, and then the coffin on top of it's about $30-$40. So I think it's a good deal. I think the guys over at Orlando Informer were the first ones to get one of the coffins filled with donuts.
I'm so jealous.
Yes.
Pearl. Jenny said, there really isn't much competition on City Walk, is there? I don't remember there being too many breakfast stuff. I think there was a Starbucks and maybe Cinnabon. Yeah,
for
they're
breakfast, that's
for
it,
breakfast.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
for donuts. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to eat one of those donuts for breakfast though.
Yeah.
Just sort their donuts, and
Though
those donuts
I
are
don't even
rich.
think of those. I don't think donuts as a breakfast item. I don't know why. I think I've grown out of that.
no,
It's more of like
darling.
you can just have
they
it
are an
anytime.
anytime food.
They are anytime.
Okay.
But yeah, these are going to be really sugary and look pretty heavy depending on what you're getting. So it's something, maybe you don't want to have before you go into the theme park. But I wonder what their hours are going to be. We have not gotten official word on that, I don't think. But we know it's probably going to be open late. But it looks good. I loved it.
I know. Mrs. Walt Disney World fan said, I went to their website and saw the donuts. Woo-wee! I could see whoa, my goodness, words. I could see why that particular donut did not make it on the menu. Darling, if you don't know what we're talking about, go to Google. Go Google. Show me Voodoo Donuts menu. And you'll see why.
Oh my gosh. I'm excited for it though. Would you line up? How long would you wait for them?
My rule is, like for any new attraction, any new restaurant, I will wait as long as it takes. I think the longest I've ever waited was 3 hours for Gringotts.
Okay.
Once I've done that,
Yeah.
I won't line up like
What's
that
the
again.
quality of these donuts? Are they being compared to better quality than a Krispy Kreme?
Oh, absolutely.
So they're really good quality.
They're supposed to be like legit, handcrafted.
Huh.
That's the best way.
So
I
that
mean,
makes-
they're from Portland. Portland's like a food mecca.
Okay.
So
Food Mecca, darling.
Food Mecca.
The Disney Chronicle says, speaking of sweet treats, Kings Island got a new executive chef, and they are finally getting real churros. The old ones were like flimsy donut sticks.
Wow, that's exciting. That is
I
exciting.
love a good change. A good change.
I'd like to go to Kings Island sometime.
took a senior math class trip to Kings Island back in the
A
day.
math trip?
A math trip. It was supposed to be educational, like to quantify G-forces and stuff on roller coasters.
Okay.
Yeah, one of those. Isn't there an Eiffel Tower at Kings Island?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
so.
Oh, yeah.
We did that for 5th grade to SeaWorld to learn about animals. And
I could see that being more.
But that was actually informative. They're really good about doing that there. So, but yeah, of course we did the rides and we're having more fun than learning.
Okay.
What's our next topic, Jonathan?
What's the next one topic?
What's up?
This brings us into the fall and the holiday season.
Ooh, come on, fall.
What's your one-liner
Bum,
here?
ba-da-bum, bum, bum.
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party tickets
Boop, boop,
are
boop,
now
boop,
on
boop,
sale.
boop, boop. Two,
Oh,
That's all I got for you.
I mean,
two,
it's...
you, boom, boo, two.
Is it going to be different this year, do you think? Are they doing anything spectacular?
Well,
Wow.
funny that you should ask.
Funny that you
So the
asked.
first date for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is August 17th.
Oh my goodness.
That's
just
right.
Just in time for summer.
The kids aren't even back in school yet, and they can go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
serious?
August 17th to October 31st. Tickets range, they start at $75, $85 at the gate. It does not tell me, though, the peak nights. Because, of course, we all know if there's $1 to be made, the peak nights are going to cost a little bit more.
Oh, no.
The Very Merry Christmas Party dates are range from November the 8th to December 21st.
Ooh.
Tickets start at $95 or $105 at the gate.
Oh my gosh.
And then, of course, we know the week of Christmas, typically a lot of those events, minus, the cookies and snow cones and hot chocolate, are available in the park for day guests.
I feel bad for the parade performers. Oh my gosh.
Do 2 castings. You have a cast that does the first portion of the
you're
run,
funny.
and
Honey, they're Disney, they're cheap.
I know.
There's one cast that does both parades for the whole run.
Oh my gosh.
Girl, and that's not an easy parade either, too. And in the middle of summer, too. That is not an easy parade to do.
It's going to be warm. It's going to be crowded. You still will have summer crowds.
Ooh,
There will still be summertime crowds. It's not going to be as bad as July. It's not going to be bad as Christmas week. But they will be crowds. Mm-hmm. It's not the feel of fall. It's not. I mean, we don't get that really fall feel here in Florida because the leaves don't change. But the air is different. There's a different feel, and you're not going to get that in August going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. If this date change does not go through to next year, we'll know it did not work out very well for them.
We have a question. Jenny wants to know which party is better, in your opinion, Not So Scary or Christmas?
You get more for your money with Scary, right?
I feel like you do.
Yeah.
I feel like you get more bang for your buck, and I enjoy Not So Scary more.
I would agree.
Yeah.
But I haven't been back to the Christmas party since they offered the sugar-coated cookies and unlimited snow cones.
Yeah.
But the Halloween party, really, the Boo-to-You parade is one of the best parades, in my opinion.
Yeah. The Boo-to-You parade is fantastic.
That's right.
You get to dress up if you're into that. And if you're not dressed up, you're not going to feel out of place. It's just fun to look at everyone else that's dressed up. And then you have lots and lots of free candy, which will last you months. We still have some from last year. We talked about that last week. So I definitely think you get more bang for your buck going to Mickey's Not So Scary. I don't think getting sugar cookies and the offerings they're doing at Christmas really will win you over. Also, the Christmas parade goes into daily operations at certain points
After the 21st.
After the 21st. So you can go on a regular day, pay the peak pricing for going to Magic Kingdom, but you get to see that Christmas parade during the day.
Yeah, the Christmas.
So really, Christmas, you're not getting too much except that stage show, which is cute. They have that new stage show now.
I was just going to say, let's be clear, nothing is free. Candy included with specialty ticket in park admission.
Candy wasn't that good last year.
No,
really?
They scaled it down to M&M's, Mars candy products
it was
only.
All just.
I thought it was good.
They had marketing like up
we have
the butt.
5 different kinds
like
of M&Ms.
So many,
but it wasn't as much of a variety as years before.
Yeah,
Girl,
not a huge variety.
I have not met a candy that I didn't like.
I don't doubt that.
Okay.
Oh, all right then. The Desert Chronicles says, I'm glad Halloween is in the summer. Shade noise. Right? I agree. Candace says, we enjoy Not So Scary more. Mr. Walt Disney World fan, people are going to fall out from the heat. Especially the performers.
And the guests in their costumes. People go out wearing those heavy, hot costumes. And now they're going in August? No.
I remember the year that we went to go film E-Tickets. Okay?
Don't talk
Oh my gosh.
look it up.
Girl, we went as... You went as some kind of Riddler, honey, and I went as...
You were like a mixture of 2 or 3 Jokers from different like movies.
Oh my gosh. We spray painted our hair, and it was so hot. We were melting. Like the makeup and the hair dye, and it was...
It was bad.
But we enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah.
Wait, there was a question.
Oh my gosh. What? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Samantha says this will be the first time for her to go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Any tips? I would say, because I believe you're going to the actual park as well during your stay. I personally, I don't know about these two guys or how everyone else feels in the chat room, I would not go on any attractions None.
At night?
At night, during the party. I wouldn't go on any attractions during the party.
Right.
During the party, my priority is the parade. The second one is less crowded.
Yeah.
And my priority would be going to see Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Those two would be the priorities. So the stage show in front of the castle, the parade, and then go trick-or-treating. Because that's the stuff you can't do every day. You can go on Mine Train. You can go on Thunder Mountain whenever you want to, darling. And that might be like a 10, 15-minute wait. Is it worth it? If you go on it, will it change your night?
Yeah.
But that's how I feel.
I agree.
If it's a walk-on.
The stage show, the parade, second parade is less crowded, do that. And then also we noticed this past year that there's really not super long lines for candy. The longest line we waited for a candy trail in the peak time of the evening was maybe 5 minutes. That wasn't bad at all. But if you go the last 2 hours of the evening, there's less and less people there. The kids are passing out, so they're going back to the hotel. So you are not waiting in lines, and you are able to just keep circling around. The cast members don't care. You can go through, and that's why you can bring your own. If you really mean business about the candy and collecting that candy, bring a not suitcase, but a what's it?
Pillowcase. I did that 1 year. I brought a pillowcase 1 year, and they'll give you because they give you bags. They give you trick or treat bags that are about like this big, like that big, and if you fill up, they'll give you another one. But I will have to call myself out. I said I don't go on any attractions. I do go on one attraction, and I do it every year, and that's the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah, that I do go on that one. Yes, sometimes it has like a 30-minute wait. Yes, I will wait in that line. But that I would go on because they just kind of spice it up a little bit.
The cast members
have the little with the salt.
Don't knock us off line now.
I know. But yeah, they just add a little something.
So we got some funny comments.
Go ahead.
So Disney Chronicles, what Sanderson's sister are you guys?
I would have to say I'm Winifred.
Who am I? Sarah? Yeah.
You're Sarah.
Sarah.
You know what's interesting? I just went to the Walt Disney World website. It's showing the tickets aren't on sale.
Oh.
For the party. But yet the vlog said they were. The blog did.
Disney Parks blog.
Disney
what
Parks
talking
blog.
About. The Disney Chronicle says, compared to Kings Island Winterfest, VMCP, Very Merry Christmas Party, is really lacking. I expect more from Disney compared to a Cedar Park Fair Park.
Cedar Fair Park.
What did I say?
You said Cedar Park Fair Park. But that's interesting. I would love to do. You know what I want to do is do the Christmas in Dollywood. They have their own nighttime parade for that. It was really cool looking. It's a beautiful park naturally, and then they make even better during that time of year. Go ahead.
Samantha asks, are there any good food places for lunch or dinner? My mom is asking for Disney World, any of the parks.
That's a big question. There's a lot of restaurants.
That is a hard question. I would say.
I mean, I assume probably quick service should be
quick service.
Something.
Yeah.
I like Columbian Harbor House at Magic Kingdom. I like the Seasons in the Land over at Epcot. Hollywood Studios. I like Pizza Rizzo, and then Animal Kingdom. I would say.
Satuli Canteen.
Satuli Canteen. That's what he said.
I agree.
Yeah.
Table service is a different story.
Do your table service options.
What are
your top favorite table service?
Animal Kingdom, I enjoy Tusker House. I mean, if you like characters, great. I just love the food. The spread is really great. Studios, Hollywood and Vine. I know some people say I've had a good experience.
You're all about the character experience,
and I
aren't
don't
you?
like the character experience really. I mean, 50's
so
prime
funny.
time is fine, but I haven't had a great experience.
Honey,
at
he's
Sci-Fi.
picking out all the buffets. I
am. Because I know the two of you are coming with me.
Hallelujah.
All right. No, I would agree with Animal Kingdom. I'd say for table service at Hollywood Studios, Brown Derby. They took me there and surprised me for my birthday. That's one of our vlogs on our channel. That was really a great experience. That Cobb salad looked phenomenal, and what I had was the steak, and it was great.
I forgot about Brown Derby. That was pretty. Yeah, that was good.
Table service. I haven't really experienced a lot of table service that I recommend over at Magic Kingdom. And Epcot, same thing. Yeah.
I enjoyed the beer garden.
Oh, beer garden was good.
Oh, the beer garden. I love the beer garden.
Buffet. It's family style, so you're gonna be sitting with strangers possibly.
But you can
uncomfortable sometimes.
I heard you can ask though to.
Oh, I asked. They said no.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It was very, very weird. I think maybe just the college program kid that they had, or cultural kid that they had working there who didn't care, but. I was really uncomfortable and I made a request and he was like, no, sorry. And I'm like, okay.
Those pretzel rolls are no joke.
Oh,
at the beer garden.
And there's Spitzel.
Okay, Spitzel.
Spitzel is delicious.
And pro tip for the beer garden, if you're a soda drinker, ask for the Mezzo Mix at the beer garden and they'll hook you up.
Which used to be at the Coca-Cola Club Cool, thank you, at Epcot, which they took out. But there was something that I wanted to read. Where was it? Candace says to also, this is a tip for Samantha, to try to do the photo ops as well for Mickey's Not So Scary.
They do have the special ones.
They do have special ones. Also do that. Make that a point. And then Jacob, are you really drinking coffee? I am not drinking coffee, but I am not drinking any adult beverage either.
So he's not drinking coffee, y'all. There you go.
What's your favorite meet and greet at the parties? I would say Jack and Sally.
I like that because I love a time where you get to do a face character because I like being able to talk to them.
You are so awkward.
Have that interaction. I'm not awkward. You're the one who wants to jump in there. You say 2 words and you say, "All right, can we get a picture?" He goes back to his Disney days as a performer, and so I'm like, wait, hold on, I haven't had my interaction yet. I want to talk to these for as long as I can until they need to ask for a picture with me. I'm not going to ask them for a picture. They need to ask me when they're ready to get me out of the line. But I'll talk and theme with them and do their character interaction.
Characters that you can't see. So Jack and Sally, and then I also know, I think Jack is at Christmas too now.
It makes sense.
I think so, yeah.
You're going to see the dwarfs. Sometimes they have the dwarfs with Snow White that you can't see in the park by itself. The wait for that is usually pretty long. The princess wait is usually shorter during the party. I'm just trying to think of other rare characters.
In general, I've seen the princess waits go down even during just normal operating hours towards the end of the evening. You can get in there and do a 5-10 minute queue for a character or a princess. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Samantha also asks, what character breakfast would you do for your birthday?
Ooh.
I would say something. It depends. If you want princesses, I almost would say.
Oh no, I got this.
Well, no, the one at the boardwalk where you can meet Flynn and Rapunzel and Eric and Ariel. Right?
Yes, you get to play the pastries. There's the served in a frying pan.
What's the restaurant?
I can't. Trattoria.
Oh, there we go.
It used to be Cucina by Cat.
Oh, yes.
It's the Trattoria Al Forno, I think.
At Disney's Boardwalk. That's unique because you don't always get to dine with the princes. So.
And then you can walk right to Epcot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was going to say eat at Trails End, fill up, and then take a ferry to Magic Kingdom and meet characters there. That's the best breakfast on property.
That is a good breakfast.
It's a good breakfast, man. But you are
you're
full.
Not ready to go to a park.
You are full. You are. After a breakfast at Trails End, honey, you want to just lie down for a few hours and then go to the park. So
Jenny says, going back to table service, the Sci-Fi Drive-In is for the atmosphere. She really likes that one. The food is okay. She says just normal park food. You guys have dined there. I have not. Yeah. Normal park food, so nothing really spectacular. Yeah. But do you like the atmosphere? The atmosphere is really cool because it's as if you're sitting in a car, a convertible,
at a drive-in movie, and so you have like the big screen in front of you with like old movies.
It's just trailers though; they're not actual.
Right,
films.
it's not
It's like
actual
a 35-minute loop. It plays. I just felt like the food quality for the price was not. I'd rather spend $20 more and go to the Brown Derby and feel like I'm getting an experience.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie, y'all, but I did get sick. I've only eaten there once.
Well, Jenny did not get sick. She
We'll
likes
keep that
it.
in mind.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Disney Chronicles. Does Sally talk much? Every video I see, she barely speaks. She speaks very softly.
She's very
she's very soft. So maybe you're just not hearing. But
she's giving me like a very Marilyn Monroe feel.
Well, and you met Jack and Sally actually at Disneyland.
I did. Yes. I was so mad because he was supposed to interview Jack and Sally. But then he got sick.
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about that for a second. I was like, wait, that was Disney World. We did that together. No, you did get to interview them.
And then I got to interview them. That was very fun.
Funny, they weren't mic'd, though. We couldn't hear them. Back to his comment.
Mrs. Walt Disney World fan says, Garden Grill. I think I'm the only one that likes Garden Grill.
I've not been.
Really?
I want to go. No,
I want to go, too.
I thought you did.
I've not been.
Oh my gosh.
Our friends, the Kerrigans, go all the time, it feels like, based on what we see on their vlogs, and it's so funny because it looks really good, but I have yet to do it, and I love the Land Pavilion, and yeah, I'm just shocked that I have not done it yet, so I think maybe, can we go do that tonight? I'm starving.
Oh my gosh.
I just wish it would just get a nice little refresh. Just the Land Pavilion. Yeah. Just a little update.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean.
It's Disney. Hold your breath.
Cheers. The Disney Chronicle says, if you can meet the Sanderson sisters, I would wait as long as it took to meet them. Agreed, 100%.
Oh my god.
I think Disney learned their lessons from Night of the Villains, and then they did it again.
Oh my goodness.
It was the same name, it was just reversed. I can't remember what it was. Unleash the Villains, and then Villains Unleashed. They had meet and greets of like Bowler Hat Guy and these random characters. And even, what's his name from the Muppets Most Wanted movie? I can't think of it. The evil Kermit, what his name was. We own the movie. I can't think of what it is. The guy with the mole.
Yeah, I can't think
Anyway,
of it.
the meet and greets for those characters were 3 to 4 hours long. And I'm pretty sure Disney vowed they would never do anything like that again because they could not control the crowds.
Crazy.
People love the villains. Everyone
traffic
loves the
jam
villains.
getting in the park, getting out of the park. I-4 was backed up to Hollywood Studios.
Norm was talking about what I was saying earlier. During the fireworks on a normal day, or towards the end of the evening in Magic Kingdom, Princess Fairy Tale Hall has almost no wait. So that's a great tip, you guys, if you really like to meet the princesses and have that interaction with them.
The Disney Chronicle says, I'm eating at Boathouse and Homecoming in May. What do you guys recommend I get?
Ooh, we recently went to Homecoming.
Right. They're both at Disney Springs, for those of you who don't know.
Sorry, yes.
Homecoming. I've never been to the Boathouse. He's eaten at the Boathouse. And there's one thing that I've always wanted to try, and it's the baked Alaska. Isn't that what that is? It's like this tall.
Oh, the dessert.
The dessert. That looks amazing. And that's at the Boathouse. But Homecoming, I loved their food. That was really good.
That was really good. Boathouse is more for the atmosphere. Homecoming has the good food, though. Boathouse is pretty mediocre for what you're paying. So it's really... Homecoming, what did we have? I had chicken and waffles, I think. Yeah, so...
Samantha has to go. Bye, Samantha. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Have a great day, hon. Feel better.
Jenny, Garden Grill review equals next episode for your ticket takeover? Absolutely. I would love to do that.
There you go.
I would love to do that. Okay, that's it.
That sounds great.
Yeah,
are there always characters there? Is it always
yes,
there?
Yes,
so it's always characters.
It's Chippendale's Harvest Feast. And then you see Farmer Mickey,
Pluto, and Chippendale.
Okay, so just the 4 characters. Okay.
Wait, do you see Minnie? I don't remember. Gosh.
Oh, this food. I'm craving a chocolate bunny right now.
They have their dessert. Their dessert. Don't get me started with their dessert.
Is it what is it? The toffee cake or what is it? The berry?
A berry, like in a skillet. My gosh.
Oh, I want something sweet right now.
It's delicious.
Good thing Easter is around the corner, y'all.
I think we've had our fill of food for the evening.
Hi, Skylar.
Hey, Skylar.
Hey, Skylar. Let's hop on over to the Grand Floridian. Because as we all know, not only is April Fool's Day this weekend, but also Easter. So the Easter egg display has returned to Disney's Grand Floridian Resort. It returned on the 24th, last week. These amazingly crafted Easter egg, chocolate Easter egg, I can't even say life size because they're bigger than life size, the size of your head, by the executive chefs and the pastry chefs at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, available to view daily through the first week of April. There's also a similar display over at the Beach Club Resort. And then also some of the other deluxe resorts have small displays as well. The Contemporary Resort, and then surprisingly over at Boma as well, Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. But the main tradition started over at the Grand Floridian.
And there you have it.
It's crazy. Have you seen overseas the is it Tokyo? I think Tokyo goes all out for Easter. They have a huge full-blown parade
Yes.
They do
for
right.
Easter.
I know.
And decorations in the park.
And we don't get decorations in the park. You can meet the Easter Bunny, Mrs. and Mr. Easter Bunny, and you get to see the parade only on the day of, the special parade, which we're going to get to. But that's, I mean, pretty much it. These eggs are beautiful. It's really cool. Definitely goes into the theming and ties in with Grand Floridian. It's a tradition now for these eggs, but it's not like overseas. They really take this holiday and go all out. It's crazy.
The merch, too.
The merch,
They
yes.
really push the merch
They
overseas,
really
too.
do.
Speaking of that, that's where we'll be going on our honeymoon.
Oh my gosh.
May of next year. Ting.
Vlog to follow.
Vlog to follow.
Vlogs.
Vlogs to follow. I want to quickly go back. Mrs. Walt Disney World fan, we're talking about the Baked Alaska, sorry. Mr. Walt Disney World fan says, they say that the dessert is not worth the money. Go read the Disney food vlog about it. Cheaply made. Hashtag
That's on her. That's not on me.
I can't.
Oh, he did not tell us that he had that on his phone. I didn't even see that. Wow. All right, there you had it. Cheaply made.
All right. I saw.
Oh, I thought you were going to press
No,
it
he
again.
closed it.
Oh, I thought you were going to press it again. But yeah, so that's sad. That's really sad to hear.
It wasn't memorable when I had it.
We'll go. We'll review it.
Yeah, we'll go review it.
We'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
That will be another episode. Skylar says, yes, they have a whole Easter celebration there. Talking about Tokyo.
Yes.
Yes, I can't wait to go. Well, I mean, we won't be going there during Easter, so.
No.
We're going during the one time when like, nothing's going to be going on.
Which I kind of like because they do go out for these celebrations. So now I'm going to be able to experience something, just the regular, I don't know how to say it. Just, the park. The park as it should be seen, because they really do go all out for any little thing every year. What?
No, Mrs. Walt Disney World fan. No shade on you, honey. No, I was saying shade as in, because you said it was cheaply made.
You threw shit.
You were supposed to hit the button.
I took it
He
away.
took it off. One and done.
One and done, darling.
One and done. Oh my goodness. So what else were they doing for Easter?
Well, it's funny that you should ask.
Oh my gosh.
It's time for every bunny to go over to Magic Kingdom theme park.
I can't. She's been practicing all day for you.
I just came up with that. I'm like the Bianca Del Rio of puns. We can go all day.
Okay.
Okay, so March 31st and April 1st, we're going to have the Easter pre-parade before Disney's Festival of Fantasy Parade, featuring the Easter Bunny, as well as the Azalea Trail Maids from Mobile, Alabama.
That's where they're from.
Thumper, Miss Bunny, the White Rabbit, Clara Cluck, Hippos, Ostriches, Dancing Chicks, Mrs. Easter Bunny. There's also going to be meet and greets with Mr. and Mrs. Easter Bunny, as well as specialty meet and greets over at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park as well. I know with Thumper and then maybe Brer Rabbit.
Lady Bunny.
That's a specialty ticketed meet and greet.
That's the meet and greet I want to go to.
Oh my gosh. So I didn't know. For years, I've never seen the Easter pre-parade with all the girls in the big poofy dresses. I thought for the longest time that they were all like Disney performers. So I thought, oh my gosh, they take all the girls and say you're going to be marching in this giant dress. But so they're from Alabama.
Oh yeah, it's outsourcing. Just like for Star Wars weekends when they brought in the 501st Legion. Guys, I can't remember the number. Whatever the Legion was, and they bring them into the park. No, free entertainment.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they probably pay to do it.
It's probably
just like the high school bands that go in front of the.
They're probably so used to the heat though in those dresses. They're really heavy.
Put
from Alabama.
Easter bonnet.
Oh, and Miss Walt Disney World fan, you're absolutely right. The egg search at Epcot. That is an excellent point that you make.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, on that note, let's get to our sponsor. You guys, since we're talking about Easter, it's a perfect weekend to go and do some shopping.
Okay.
Get some bright colored apparel to wear on your next day in the parks, or if you're away from the parks, you just want to have it on your mind. We have ink and paint threads.threadless.com where you can go and get all kinds of fantastic and magical theme park inspired apparel. There's lots of different designs and shirts and colors to choose from, so you guys can have that shipped directly to your door or to a loved one or a friend. It makes great gifts. And yes, inkandpaintthreads.threadless.com. Get your shirt today, and every little support helps.
More for the housewives. Go to bravatv.com.
Oh my god.
That's what you sounded like.
Very important to mention, international shipping is available.
Ooh.
Oh, yes. Thank
international.
you, Jonathan. Thank you.
We are international. What? Just saying. Moving on to something that we'll never get because Universal owns the rights to Marvel.
All right, ladies and gents, it's a big month for Marvel. It's time for the Avengers to assemble. So, hot off the press from last week, we got news about a new Marvel-themed land announced for Disneyland Resort, with the intention that Bugs Land is going to close soon. I think it's like pretty much imminent.
Right.
We're also getting a Marvel-themed land is in Paris, and then also is it Japan, Hong Kong. We just have the one poster from Disneyland. As you can see, they're supposed to get a state-of-the-art Spider-Man attraction. I believe it's supposed to be unlike anything at any other Disney theme park, at least in the States. Then there's a Spider-Man attraction. There's another attraction. I can't think of what it is.
So this is the T, though. Okay, this is the T. What's the T? Now, we couldn't find it because I don't even know. But there is blueprints, okay, of the attraction for Spider-Man that's out. Okay, this is the T. But this is the real T. Okay, now this picture went viral for a few weeks, and I couldn't find it anymore. And it is the actual ride vehicle of Spider-Man.
I didn't see this. We don't have that picture?
It's like the one at Islands of Adventure?
No, it's a roller coaster. No, I'm sorry. I totally just lied to you. Oh, that's Guardians of the Galaxy.
We'll take what we can get in Florida.
But but let me just sidetrack then. The sidetrack to Guardians of the Galaxy. We all know it's an indoor roller coaster, whole new experience, whatever. And I forgot where the picture was taken, but it was the actual coaster and ride vehicles for the
Guardians of the Galaxy.
For Guardians of the Galaxy.
Didn't they say this is supposed to be one of the largest indoor roller coasters built in the world?
Yes. And let me tell you what. It's so cool. So, the actual, the seats, there's probably, I think, seats 4 or 8. And you can't see the track underneath you. So, if you look over like this, I think that's why they're going to make it 3D. Because the screens are going to envelop the whole area. It looks pretty cool. If you can, try to look it up. I couldn't find it anymore because I'm sure Disney said, "Who the let this out?" So they probably took it all down. But yeah, if you can, try to find it, and you can see. I mean, they're just black and gray. Obviously, they're going to be painted and all that
look
stuff.
Pretty snazzy, very sleek.
Look very Guardians of the Galaxy-esque.
So going back over to Disneyland though about this land. So we have 12 minutes left. So we have a land, the Bugs Life land, right?
Right, in a Bugs Life, it's tough to be a bug has already closed. March 19th was the day it's tough to be a bug closed. That's already closed.
I'm okay with that.
Rest in peace, Heimlich. Choo Choo. Thank you, Ms.
No, Choo Choo's still there.
But she's going to be
She's
going.
going away.
She's going away.
The land was adorable. The land was so cute. But I think it's good that they're getting rid of it because this park has too much Pixar going on. So now it's going to be Pixar Pier, and then we're good to go. Well, no.
Can you ever have too much Pixar?
You can have too much Pixar. It's sickening.
So I love it.
We'll still have Monsters Inc., but
that's such a cute.
this is interesting.
I like that.
I'm very curious to see what the Spider-Man attraction is going to be like compared to Islands of Adventure. And with the negotiations and the contract that Marvel has with Universal, they are not going to be able to build a land based on the characters that are featured in Islands of Adventure over here. So this is going to be strictly just over there, exclusively I should say, over on the West Coast. So it's going to be interesting to compare them, see what they do.
So Disney here, of course, we could, potentially, we have the Guardians of the Galaxy attraction we're going to get. Mm-hmm. We could maybe get something Doctor Strange, something Black Panther. I'm trying to think of any others.
Because those aren't
but
islands.
no, Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, those are all
off limits, y'all.
off limits.
The Disney Chronicle says the T is the Paris background building. On the Disneyland, let me go back to the Disneyland here. The Paris background building. I'm quite confused. But let us know in the comments below.
I know there were 3 posters very similar, just different colors. There was also a green one.
It was for Hong Kong, and then there was one for...
Oh, that's
I can't remember the other color. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they were they were different. They were all modeled for what was going to be...
And I can't remember which park it is, but they're opening an Ant-Man attraction overseas. It's one of the Chinese or Japanese parks.
It's Hong Kong, I believe.
They have an Ant-Man. We could always get an Ant-Man attraction because that came after...
Yeah.
That's not a part of the original characters. Ant-Man and Wasp movie supposed to come out later. Infinity War.
Really...
We already got our tickets for Infinity War. That's what's up.
Infinity War. My Infinity War was RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 3.
What's Infinity War? It's the new one?
I'm joking.
That's the new one. And
We're joking.
He's paying for my ticket.
That's
bought
all we
us
have
tickets.
tickets for the Sunday that it comes out, the weekend of, in IMAX 3D.
This one wanted to go at 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay.
They had great seats available.
Oh, yeah, because it's 3 in the morning. No one's going to go see no movie
The
at 3
day
in the
of.
morning.
Do I work the next day? I'll do it if I don't work the next day. Oh my gosh. So,
I could sell those tickets so fast.
what are we going to do next here? We got some other news going on.
We
That's
do.
taking place over here on the
We
East
got-
Coast.
Oh, yes.
2 more hot topics.
All
The
right.
next one is very pricey, very dicey. No puns. Just for the rich and the friends of the rich. Club 33 coming to a theme park near you here at Walt Disney World. So what you're looking at now is a Magic Band touch point.
It's me.
Oh, let me bring it back up. Sorry, I totally just did that.
It's a Magic Band touch point. Supposedly this is the one taken from Hollywood Studios. The rumor is Club 33 at Hollywood Studios is supposed to open soon. Very soon, if not imminently, in a few days to a few weeks. From some cast members on some of the boards I was reading. Let's get down to business. So we're going to have Club 33 and 3 other parks. Epcot is going to be at the American Adventure. Is it the same door where the Chase Lounge was?
Yes, it is. We saw that ourselves recently.
Supposedly in Adventureland at Magic Kingdom. Animal Kingdom, I'm not sure. I think it's anybody's best guess. Those are supposed to all be opened, from my understanding, by the fall of 2018.
I think, can we go back to this picture? I think this one is in Adventureland. This is Magic Kingdom's Club 33.
No.
It has to be.
They
Look
said
at that. That is a
studios.
No,
compass.
that's Hollywood Studios.
They said studios.
Look at the painting. That's Sunset
Oh, wait.
Boulevard.
Oh, yes, it is. Sorry, guys. I thought that was a compass.
Well, it is that's what they're
But
doing.
it's
This
Like
East
Art
Coast.
Deco kind of.
Well, no, the East Coast are getting that compass feel, so they're all
having that.
33 are going to
Oh,
have
I'm
that
sorry.
compass.
I thought that was
thing.
exclusively for the park. It was
No,
I apologize.
Supposedly the Animal Kingdom location has not been decided upon yet.
Oh.
There's evidently a rush to open Hollywood Studios location, possibly tied to the upcoming end of the fiscal quarter for Walt Disney Company. So, guys, this is all allegedly. So let's get the numbers, okay?
Let's get.
So for all you with your tax refunds up and coming,
Right.
okay, Club 33 memberships, okay? Down payment on a house or a very nice car.
All right,
Initial price to join is $33,000.
Oh, easy.
That's
Take
right.
my money. Take my money.
$33,000
Oh my
US dollars.
Take
Okay,
it.
we're good to go, right?
Okay.
No. So that is the initial price to join. I believe that's for a couple or a family. I don't have the exact specs on that. Has been posted. The annual membership fee. Anybody want to take a guess?
$200.
So it's more than DVC. It's gonna be more than HOA.
Really?
We're looking at $15,000 annual membership fees on top of the 33 membership. And let's keep in mind, membership is limited to a first come, first served basis. Okay, supposedly the first round of membership has already been granted to everybody at Golden Oak, all those houses, and then the people who are planning to build houses there as well. What does that get you? Well, funny you should ask. Access to all 4 Walt Disney World Club 33 locations, a premier passport for the member, spouse, and any children under age 26. 50 one-day park hopper tickets a year. So those would be for your guests, which I'm assuming you can take with you, but I don't have any clarification on that. 5 day-long VIP guided tours. 5 day-long VIP guided tours. Those 6-hour, $1,000 guided tours, these are all day, folks. Access to a private concierge service. And here's the real kicker. I think the masses will love this one. A limited number of instant Fast Pass Plus reservations.
Limited or unlimited? I'm sorry.
Limited.
Okay.
It's still the premise, though.
When you break down what you're getting for $15,000 a year...
Oh, it's not that it's not worth it. If I had the money, sure.
It's worth it.
I just think...
It's worth it.
I just think with the limit on attractions we have at the park...
It depends on your family dynamic. You have grandparents who have tons of children and grandchildren that are Disney people. This is a way that grandma and grandpa can go ahead and make sure that they have, 50 one-day tickets, 6 or 5 tours, you said?
5 VIP tours.
5 VIP tours. You can really do something special. It adds up. It adds up. And then you have these exclusive areas.
So
It's a lot, but it sounds like there's value. I'm a visual person, so those numbers went over my head. But if I look down and saw it and you factor in, I'm sure it's going to be the same, or if not cheaper, to go ahead and do this. If you were planning on really buying 50 one-day tickets and giving them to family members.
So I know the Disney Chronicle says, I'm allergic to that price. Give me an EpiPen. Yeah.
Disney has not publicly announced anything regarding this.
Allegedly.
This is all,
Allegedly.
hearsay. But I just, honestly, what it comes down to, I feel like the parks are becoming more of an actual once-in-a-lifetime vacation for people. And people are getting priced out of the parks.
Oh, we need to have that clip from Jurassic Park every week, because we say it every week, too, about Disney, where we put...
we could have a coupon day.
We could have a coupon day or something.
And I understand supply and demand. They're building more resorts, but the more resorts they're building, they're not making up necessarily for space in the theme parks fast enough. So the capacity in the parks is not keeping up with what they're having. So they're having to raise ticket prices or cut corners and put generic shampoo bottles and showers with a lock on them.
It's just not classy.
Not classy.
This, I don't have a problem. You can have your private restaurant. That's fine. I don't care. I have an issue when you infringe upon the fast passes, and I get that fast passes are a right. It's not a right. I get that they're not a right. I get that they are a privilege, buying a ticket for the park. But I'm not a fan of this additional fast passes you get. These are instant fast passes, supposedly, in addition to what the concierge club level guests are getting, where they can purchase additional fast passes.
Well, there you have it.
All right, we are running short on time here. We have one more
but
big
yes,
topic.
Jacob, we agree. Worth it. Worth it if you want to cut your left kidney out.
I mean, you only need one, right?
Hello.
What would Walt do?
I'll tell you what. He wouldn't want to go to our next topic. Doom, 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 doom.
Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Orlando Resort. Just announced today. It's up and coming, folks. So from September 14th through November 3rd on select nights at Universal Studios. I think everybody here is pretty well versed on that. Yeah. I'll let you all talk about that, but it's never too soon to start panicking.
There's not too much information about it right now.
I'm so excited. Well, Michael Yellow.
Mike Yellow?
Mike Yellow. Mm-hmm. He's the one that puts together Halloween Horror Nights here in Orlando. I follow him on Twitter. And the past 2 months, 2 or 3 months, he's been hinting at different houses.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So people are speculating different things, but I'm excited for this year.
This is going to be good. It gets
It's
better
gonna be
every year.
yeah, it's gonna be a good year. I'm excited.
Let me just quickly mention now through June 6th, if you do purchase a ticket, a Flex Night ticket, there's a special offer where you get a buy one get one. So I don't think it's necessarily buy one get one for you and somebody. It's you get a ticket and then you get a ticket to come back from Sunday through Friday if you purchase one ticket before June 6th. Wow. That's a universal offer.
I'm excited for this year, though. It's the 28th year.
28. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Just as old as I am.
I'm shocked they didn't go to August, 13th? Start running the event then? My goodness.
Did we get it? Did Hollywood get an It House? Or did we?
No.
I would love to see an It House.
No, they had... Hollywood, the actual city, had an It House.
I don't think we'll see It House this year at Universal, but that
Why?
would be
Well,
really
you
cool.
never know.
You never know, but that would be really cool.
We all float down here.
I'll take a Beetlejuice throwback house any year.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice. I don't know. I feel like
Norma wants to bring back Fent 55.
Oh my gosh,
that was a really
such
cool scare zone.
A cool scare zone. Oh my gosh, I loved that scare zone. Mainly, I mean, well, not mainly because we just loved it. Period. But we really enjoyed the music.
Yeah,
it was really good.
It was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Oh my god, this hour has flown
American
by.
American Horror Story, of course.
Oh yeah,
American Horror Story.
Back though, is it?
Yeah.
No, it's the crossover one, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought it was Coven. No, we already got. Oh, I can't think.
They did 3, and then they did 3 again last year. So what do we have left that they haven't covered yet?
The latest season.
The latest season, and then
that's it. This last season was the 7th season.
Maybe they might not bring it back.
They may not be bringing it back just right now because of we only have the current.
But Hollywood, they still have 2 seasons they could do.
Yes, Hollywood can go to town.
Yeah, Hollywood, they just did Roanoke last year.
Maybe we'll get another American Horror Story house and just focus on one season.
On one season,
specifically like how Hollywood
that'd
did.
be really cool.
That would be cool to start going through them. Mm-hmm. That would be neat, and they would have a multi-year contract, and that's gonna bring them some money
for sure,
both ends. But all right.
But Sarah says she's really hoping for a Stranger Things house.
Oh my gosh! Don't we all?
That would be so cool. Oh my gosh! And so does Jenny. Jenny said she loves Stranger Things. Yeah. That'd be fun. Oh, that'd be so cool.
That would be very good.
But it is over. Another edition
flies by
of Theme Park Talk Live. I know, it flies by so quick.
You guys can continue the discussion in the comments on this video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to us, please do so. Check out inkandpaintthreads.threadless.com to get your theme park inspired apparel. And if you do get anything, if you already have something, it doesn't have to be in the parks, but we would love to see you in it. So snap a picture and send it over to us. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Gavin and Patrick. So please hop on over to those socials and follow. Are you guys? I'll do it wrong. Is this? Hold on.
Well, it's like right here.
Oh, there. You did a good job right there. So yes, that's it, you guys.
I know.
Thank you for joining in.
Right. So Friday, you're gonna find. Tomorrow, you're gonna find our vlog, which is pretty.
Vlog. I thought you said blog. I was like
a vlog, which is very interesting. And then on Saturday, you'll see a new episode of E-Ticket Takeover, where we kind of go to a baseline and tap a house. If you get my idea. Or drift. Maybe. But yeah, so, alright. So we'll see you later, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. And next time we're live will be Monday Fun Day on Monday. So we'll see you later, right?
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much. Love you.